some, the badge becomes a shield to hide behind. But in these jaw-dropping cases, corrupt cops learned they weren't as untouchable as they thought. In the first clip, an officer's abusive behavior is captured on a body cam that he forgot he was recording. Watch the moment he realizes there is no hiding his actions now.
'63, show me out on that auto pit.
I said I was.
You alright?
We had a little get together. He's being stubborn about getting checked out, but he said he's all right.
I'm all right.
So we're just.
You alright?
I told him I want to take
No,
him down.
I ain't all right. I need about $1 million, and then I'll be all right.
Well, you ain't getting that, so.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
I'm trying to get him. He's always
You
up
go,
and down
you
my
go
street,
ahead and
so
get that.
I want to get you down.
I got that, and, you know, I can put that in my.
Okay.
Even though it's a complicated.
Yeah. Well, so what do you want to do? I can take you.
65-year-old Michael Skurlock was riding the bicycle and got agitated after being struck by the car. Moreover, the officer did not try to de-escalate the situation and kept making matters challenging for the old guy.
63, he's not injured, no ambulance needed. Can you run Michael Skurlock?
No, I think I'm on the flip that cover over. I don't think you're going at it right. There you go.
Yeah, I got the tools at the house. You know where I live.
You know, you didn't do it on purpose.
No, sir.
63, did you get my last transmission?
Tenderizing the chicken. I'll come by you.
Stop by the house. You know where I be.
I'm glad that you are somebody I know.
Hey, hold on. Don't go anywhere yet.
What do you mean don't go anywhere yet?
Exactly what the fuck I mean. Don't go anywhere yet.
Hey, what the fuck have I done?
I was.
What?
What happened?
He hit me accidentally.
EMS is not needed.
I was looking that way to go, and I was starting to ease out, and the next time I see a flash in front of him, he goes,
I was worrying about fucking flat.
Skurlock wanted to ride away because he thought the matter was over. However, the officer was conducting an investigation and ordered him to stop until he was done.
Now, I ain't worried about flat. Look at that fucking wheel. Whee! I got to fix a flat in that son. And it ain't supposed to fix bicycle tires. It adheres the tube to the tire. And that's just leaking down. Boom, bang. What's this shit? I'm trying to rock with it. Now, where do you go? All right, am I through?
No.
What have I got to do?
You gotta wait here
What for? Tell me.
till we finish our investigation.
Investigation? There ain't
Matter of fact, have a seat. Have a seat on the curb.
Matter of fact, I was out there laying.
Have a seat on the curb.
The old man agreed, and the matter appeared resolved in a few minutes. However, suddenly, Officer Kingsley had a moment of madness as he did the unthinkable.
You're not listening to me.
Have a seat
That's
on the
what you're
curb.
supposed to do.
Have a seat on the curb.
She hit me. He hit me, and I wasn't. I thought he saw me.
Hey, have a seat on the curb.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
look
coming?
for my stuff, young man.
All right, turn around.
Come on, now, wait a minute.
Hey, relax.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
you're gonna have a seat. Sit down.
I'm gonna try to have a seat if you'll let go of me. You don't own me.
Put your hands behind your back.
The officer didn't even regard his old age and his helplessness as he banged his head into the police cruiser before throwing him onto the concrete pavement. Skurlock was unconscious, and instead of helping him, the officers kept on with their business and refused to even lend him a hand.
Is he out?
Huh?
Is he out?
It's absolutely disgusting to see police officers treat citizens like this. And to make it worse, the cops were trying to frame the situation as if he was drunk.
You know his name?
Michael Skurlock, I believe.
Is he drunk?
Huh?
Is he drunk?
I don't know. I tried to get him to sit down because it looked like he was gonna walk away. He wouldn't do it, so now I told him, put your hands behind your back and start resisting.
Let me get his information so I can get him out of here. You good holding him? You want some gloves or something?
I mean, I already touched him. I got some tools.
Ultimately, EMS was called, and Scurlock regained consciousness. He was soon taken to jail, and when he appeared in front of the judge for the first time, he was in terrible condition and needed to be in the hospital.
You got a car, don't you?
A car for what?
To get me home.
No, I don't have a car to get you home in.
Well,
Come on.
Mr. Scurlock, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to have a lawyer present at any interview at the police or district attorney. You have the right to terminate any interview at any time. You don't have to make a statement, but I must warn you, any statement you make can or will be used against you. You're charged with public intoxication. I'm going to set a bond of $581. Can you make bond, sir? I take that as a no.
yeah, I guess.
What are you going to do? What do we do?
Oh,
He can't sleep. He got the laceration on his head.
Okay, payment plan or
Yes,
just?
payment plan.
Okay.
Oh, how am I here?
He couldn't even stand up on his own, failing to maintain his balance. It was obvious that he needed medical attention.
You got arrested for public intoxication yesterday.
I got beat on this today.
Having you sign that, fill that out. If it has any information, we'll go from there.
Man, I ain't got no way out of here.
No, you're getting out.
You getting out? Sign right here for me.
Oh, God.
You make that one as the best you can.
Man, I can't see.
Huh?
I can't see. How do I touch? Here.
Right here. Sign your name the best you can.
Okay.
Surprisingly, after giving him a little first aid, the officers moved him here instead of taking him to the hospital.
Okay. Just sit right there on the bench for me.
I think this one got, I think this is,
God, mighty.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, hey, you're gonna have to be quiet.
I think I had myself.
You have to be quiet right that quick.
Man.
Destiny, come on.
I can't come on.
The judge is out here.
No.
Sit down right there.
The jail staff noticed his deteriorating health and instantly took him to the hospital. It was discovered that Scurlock had a brain bleed and was admitted to an intensive care unit. He spent the next 2 weeks in ICU before he was discharged. However, he remained in the hospital for the next 9 months before he passed away in December 2022. Officer Kinsley was initially cleared of any wrongdoing, but soon he was held accountable and charged with official oppression, a misdemeanor and injury to the elderly, a felony. He could face a sentence of up to 11 years if found guilty. This officer was certainly in the wrong, but you'll be shocked to see the reaction of this female officer when she heard no. On January 16, 2022, Camden County Sheriff's Deputy Christine Newman was on her routine patrol when she noticed a car running a stop sign. She immediately made a traffic stop and went over to confront the driver.
Hello. Hey. Does that roll down? It's dark. Alright. You got your driver's license? Alright, the reason why I pulled you over is he didn't stop at the stop sign.
What you got?
She's non-judgment suspended. But she's the only one in the car, so I can't let her drive off. I mean, I can let her sit right here until I leave.
The woman driving the car was compliant and gave her license to the deputy, who returned to her car and didn't seem to be in a good mood. However, no one knew how she would escalate the situation in the next few minutes.
She's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car. I just can't tell her she can't drive it.
What?
I can't make her really get out of her car, I mean, if I'm not arresting her.
Take your stories, tick two.
I am. Don't. I know what I'm talking about. Let me go deal with her real quick. Just a second.
I'll probably pull a case number, but
Okay.
I'll
Let,
if you need.
yep, thank you. Hey, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Hey. Come on, step out here for me. Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you.
I can't touch you right now.
No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to stay in the vehicle if there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
Because
step out
I
of the
told you
vehicle.
to step out, okay?
Instead of giving her a ticket for this minor offense, the deputy ordered her to step outside her car. The woman resisted as she knew she had not committed any crime to be taken out of the vehicle. Deputy Newman, however, was about to completely lose her mind as she went on to do something shocking.
So let's not, I want you to step out because I need you to step out, okay?
I need to have a reason.
You don't have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a...
Back over here,
Yeah,
please?
come on.
Ma'am.
Get out. Get out of the car. 11:59 Cameron, I need another unit.
40, you en route?
Get out of the vehicle. I am not, I will break this window.
You need them 1018?
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Cameron, I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
Newman still couldn't answer her questions as to why she was being treated like this. She had no reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain her. She kept on trying to get inside the car and was even issuing threats of breaking her window. As the woman once again declined, the deputy took matters into her own hands.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window. I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you kidding me?
Stop sign.
Get out of the vehicle right now.
Officer just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the... Get out! Right there. Get the... out of my fucking car. Right now, get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out.
The corrupt deputy went on a dangerous power trip, and as she was the poor woman, her body cam fell off. However, her dash cam recorded everything, and you'll be stunned to see what she did.
Get the... out of my fucking car. Right now, get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out.
Newman her brutally by taking her to the ground and ultimately handcuffing her. However, things were about to go from bad to worse as the corrupt deputy was still enraged.
You're right, sit down. Okay. She hurt, she want, or need medical attention? I'll ask her in a minute. Christy's fine. I got Christy. You go check on her. You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're okay. Relax.
I just wanted her to step out the car
know,
so I could
I know.
talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
Even with handcuffs on, Newman struck her in the face multiple times. She went completely berserk, and the other officers had to intervene. It's disgusting how such individuals are allowed to become cops.
I'm so mad. I'm so like,
Just relax.
did that even come from?
18 Camden, go ahead and start me a squad for the suspect.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did everything. I think you did great. You didn't shoot.
I'm just not that person. I know sometimes I'm gonna have to take someone. I'm just a hands-on person.
I think you did great.
However, soon after this incident, Newman was fired from the sheriff's office, and she faced 6 charges, including 1 count of aggravated, 1 count of simple battery, 1 count of making a false statement, and 3 counts of violating her oath of office. She soon turned herself in, and her bond was set at $10,000. The case will go to trial soon, and we hope this tyrant cop gets the maximum sentence. And here's another officer who loves pulling people over without any reason.
You can't just pull me over because I said the police. Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
In July 2022, a First Amendment auditor known as Clear Lake Community Watch from his YouTube channel noticed a police officer pulling someone over and casually passed a remark. Surprisingly, the officer immediately concluded his stop and then pulled over the auditor.
Fuck police!
Roll it down?
Why do you pull me over?
I'll tell you that if you roll it down.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something from your car.
So what?
Huh?
So what? That's why you pull me over, because I'm
Because I
yelling?
don't know if you're in need of help or anything.
Oh, I don't need help.
So-
Thank you.
okay.
Deputy Vega from the Harris County Sheriff's Office should have much thicker skin than this, as he just conducted a traffic stop on a person who was only exercising his constitutional right to speech.
Let me see your driver license real quick.
I don't need help.
Okay, you guys see your driver license?
What for?
You didn't use the turn signal when you made a turn.
Of course I did.
Let me see your driver license.
You can hear the sound on the dash cam too.
Let me see your driver license real quick. You can just crack the window if that's what you want to do.
It's already cracked.
I can't see that.
Well,
This thing.
it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them?
When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
If the officer wants to take the
And actually, if I don't display, there's really not much you can do because there is no penalty attached to that. I have to carry this if I'm carrying this.
Are you carrying?
I don't answer questions.
The deputy had no reason to pull him over, as he was now trying to make up a reason to write him a ticket.
So if you have a weapon in the car, then what?
You got one on your hip. So what?
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
Because you can't smell my
I
breath?
can smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety. on
I
you.
don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
You saw me where I was coming
No, I
from.
didn't. I just saw you driving down.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go.
Deputy Vega's feelings had been hurt, but he tried to make the stop seem lawful. However, the auditor stood up to him, never intimidated by the tyrant.
I want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did
Or
I
I'm going
exit
to-
the?
or I'm going to
Did I
assume you
exit the
have-
vehicle?
I'm
Did I
giving you a
exit
heads
the
up.
vehicle?
Give you a heads up.
Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said police. I hope you realize that. Stupid.
Vega decided to come over again, asking for the auditor's insurance. Despite knowing that the deputy had no legal basis for the stop, the auditor continued to comply with Vega's command.
You have insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you show it to me, please? It doesn't come back.
Of course it comes back.
Not on my system, it doesn't. Also, it's not typical behavior for somebody to be yelling out of the vehicle. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current address?
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that? Did you read my address on the driver license?
It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it
license.
does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I know, but I'm just saying it didn't have an apartment number.
Of course it does.
On your driver license?
Man.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Finally, the power-tripping top returned with a warning for failure to signal 100 feet before the turn. It was evident that he was just trying to make up for the unlawful traffic stop.
Can I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job, but
So,
you have a great
let
day.
me
There's no
understand.
warnings, no fines, no penalties.
May I ask you a question?
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah,
There's
no, I
the-
have a
there's
question.
an incident
Can you
number
get your
on the thing right
supervisor here, please? Is the stop over?
there. The stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
Please don't exit until I get out. Go ahead.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay, I'm not getting out. I will. Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Fucking drawing your weapon, you. I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. Yeah. Did I get out of the car? Go. Yeah, right over there you can.
The deputy even dared to draw his weapon at him, and before things could have gotten worse, he pulled away from the scene. As of now, we don't know whether the auditor filed a complaint against the cop or not.
Next, a cop conducts an illegal search on a mother and son and violates their rights brutally.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, do you live here?
My daughter's living here.
Is she? In this? Is that 893?
Yeah, it is.
893. Okay. All right, hang on one second for me, okay?
Something wrong?
Well, we got called to check on a child.
What
Well,
child?
I don't know. They didn't tell us. They just said do a welfare check.
From when? Like, what did they say?
I don't know. We'll go up and knock. Is that your daughter coming now?
Yeah.
What's her name? Hey, going up to the door.
Well, how old's the child?
2 years old? Is there a 2-year-old that lives here? Okay.
So far, the officers haven't done anything out of the ordinary, but keep on watching, because what they do next is absolutely shocking.
But it was,
4 Mike 3, 7 Golf 4.
Why are you running my tag?
Because I smell.
Woman.
Yes.
Because you smell marijuana that gives you the right to run my tag?
Not only that, I'm going to search your car.
You're not going to search anything.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you're not.
I promise you.
You are
and
not going to break
not
my
only-
rights right now.
You're about to get your rights up in the back of my car.
Well, that's what you want to do because
51
you're going to get in trouble when you do. Because I haven't done anything. I haven't
51 to
violated any rules
479.
or anything. You sit there and talk to me and to
Now
tell me you're going to search my car.
I am going to search your car.
And you're running my tag.
I am going to
I'm not
search your
doing
car.
anything but sitting out here waiting for
I
my
don't
daughter
care.
to come back
I
out.
don't care. Your car's going to be searched. And if you interfere with my search, I will put you in the car and I
Okay,
will take you to
you
jail.
go ahead and you violate my rights then.
Okay, put
Let's
your hands
do
on
that.
the car.
You violate my rights.
Put your hands on
The woman remained defiant in the officer's face, well aware of her rights. This led the officer to resort to violence unnecessarily. This really shows how corrupt the police system is today.
Yo, what are you? You're gonna put. You're
I said put your hands on the car.
You're arresting me for
Put
what?
your hand back up.
Hey, don't put your. I didn't even do.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Oh my God! I can't. I'm too big.
Sucks to be you. Get in the car!
This only gets worse from here, as the extremely disgusting behavior from Officer Simmons below will leave you all appalled.
Shut the up before I take your to jail too. Get back! You know how to handle it.
Hey, hero.
She just got done having a baby. You do not need to arrest her. Girl, do not push me. What is wrong with you? Who did it? I need to know who did it.
Who did what?
Who tased my mama?
She didn't get tased.
Then why was there taser going off over there?
Checking the fire, I guess.
Make that make sense.
It does.
She didn't get tased.
So then why was there a taser?
How about you worry about you? We'll worry about your mama. I don't really give a
That don't sound like it. Sounds like you want to join your mama. Okay.
Y'all are violating our rights right now.
Which one?
I
Please
want
tell me
my
which
mom.
right you're getting
I
violated.
want my mom right
Tell
now.
me which right.
I want my
So
mom.
shut up.
I
You don't know
have
what
to
you're
say
talking about.
anything
Sorry,
to
you
You
got
sound like you're about 7. You want to act like a big girl, you're going to get treated like a big girl. So I drive son her mom to get her in the car. Other than that, she's perfectly fine. What's up?
Drive-in, or she wasn't home tased, right?
No.
Just drive-in? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, she just drives son. But I did it twice. No, I did it in her back and then like right here on her side.
Officer Simmons claimed she was emotionally invested, even though she wasn't present during the original altercation. Her enthusiasm seemed odd.
Taking mom for disorderly conduct, resistance, stop, halt, frisk.
They are now separated. Unknown if it was physical or verbal.
If she ain't got insurance, I'm towing the car. You know, we'll see.
You're good.
But
Who's
the car can just stay here. I mean, I'm
We'll
her
see.
daughter.
I
Please
see.
don't, like, it's already, like, please don't, because, like, I
Let's
want
go.
to walk her out of jail, and I just had a baby.
And I feel for you, and I'm not trying to cause you no headache. I want you to understand. She, right. That's, I understand it's your mother. You just got to understand we have a job to do also. And we're not trying to jam you up or your mother out. Okay, step out. Let's talk. How old are you, man?
I'm 18, sir.
18.
And I'm a man. And like you, why you gotta hit my mama like that, bro?
You gonna keep the? All right, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to you like a man. I tried to talk.
Why'd you have to do her like that, bro?
Get in the car. I tried to talk to you. I tried. I'm not your bro. You see, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to him.
How old is he?
18. He's old enough to take a ride. He goes to the big boy jail. He's going.
That needs to go.
Because he got to go.
You tried to talk to him, he didn't want to talk to you?
Yep. Hey, bro, why you gonna hit my mom? I'm a man. Why you hit my mom?
The officer's treatment of Angel's children showed their inconsideration. They tried to gaslight her daughter and ignored her son's valid questions.
Listen, I want you to know how this would have went. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to search your car. Okay. I didn't find anything. Guess what? Have a good night.
While looking further into the case, I found some interesting information. In a separate December 20th, 21 incident, Simmons was seen on camera telling a woman being arrested who said she was too large to fit into a patrol car. It sucks to be you. She's also accused the woman to the ground and against a patrol car as another officer used a tape on her. Simmons is named in another lawsuit against the East Ridge Police Department filed last month, where she's accused of using excessive force while preventing a patient from leaving a hospital. In this next case, just like Officer Simmons, this officer also got the sweet taste of justice for his heinous act.
Yeah, that's what you gonna have to do. That's what you did at the porch.
A Tampa police officer, Officer Damon, was terminated after violating department policy when he dragged an uncooperative woman out of his patrol vehicle and across the floor on November 17th.
Come on, walk to my car. Walk to my car.
Why you saying that but pulling me? So go on and drag me, because that's what you're doing anyway.
If you ain't walking, just walk to my
How
car.
you gonna tell me that but you pulling me as you said it didn't say it?
From the get-go, you can see that the officer is aggressive toward the woman, prompting her to go on the back foot and refuse to go with him.
When the I got the right to get out the car, when I had a right to get in the car.
Miss Marshall, get out the car. Come on. Miss Marshall, I'm gonna drag you out of this car.
I already know.
I don't want to drag you out, but I need you to come get out the car.
I want you to do what you did off the porch of the doctor's office.
Come on.
Drag me.
Come on.
I want you to drag me.
Come on. Stand up.
You want me back? You can't pick my big can you? That's what the officer was jealous
Stand
of.
up. Come on.
He couldn't pick my big up. He was jealous of my big. You want me in this position, dog? I'm a calm boy. You ain't hurting me at all. CPV, Central Park, Projects, Tom.
While looking into the aftermath of the incident, I found some interesting information regarding the case. An investigation found that Officer Gregory Damon violated several department policies during the November 17th incident. It happened after he and other officers were called early that morning to the Tampa Family Health Centers. People at the medical office reported that a woman was sleeping outside the building and refusing their request to leave the property. However, unlike Damon, some corrupt officers often try to fly under the radar, propagating racism during their time in office, like the officers in the next case.
You just happen to be black and I just happen to be white.
You just happen to not be the first officer of white descent to call me a dealer.
On a normal morning, the man in the video was just on his way to get his wife and meet his chiropractor. Unfortunately for him, there were a few racist police officers waiting to ruin someone's day.
He's pulling the race thing. Why are you doing this to me?
I don't care. Good reason to stop him. I want to search the car. Good reason for him to get out of the car.
Okay. That's the information that you got from them?
I got told that they in this car and they want to sniff on it. They need, information is open.
Okay.
So,
all right. We have some reason to believe, sir, that there might be drugs in the car. So I'm going to ask you to step out. Okay. That has nothing to do with that. I had no idea your race until I got up here. I had no idea your race until I stopped you.
You stopped me for 10.
Yep.
Now you're citing drugs.
Yeah. Maybe there's some additional information you may have.
You don't have any information.
Okay.
Whatever
I'm gonna ask.
You have is a lie. You're profiling me, and I'm going to sue you.
Okay, go ahead and step out.
I'm not going to step out. I haven't committed a crime. I know the law. I'm very well informed of the law. I haven't committed a crime. I know the law. You initially pulled me over for a tag because I'm a black man in a Beamer. Now you're saying that I have drugs. You don't know it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm a business owner. I deal with some of the biggest media conglomerates, platinum producers in the world.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs. I'm a business owner, bro.
Okay.
You're profiling me because I'm black and I'm in a Beamer. Now, if you
I'm about to burn them. If we don't have anything else, I'm about to burn.
we lost him. I said, get out of it.
Okay.
These officers are pulling me over.
The officer repeatedly tries to get the man out of his car, but he refuses. In order to make sure he has evidence, the man takes out his mobile phone and begins to record the incident.
The tag, now they're saying that I have drugs. I'm a business owner. I'm late to pick up my wife. Now they're trying to tell me that I have to step out. I haven't committed a crime. This is Matthew Wilson, CEO of Addictive Culture Entertainment. I'm going to pick up my wife. I got pulled over, cited by these officers, saying my tag. Now they're pulling me over, talking about they want me to get out. No crime has been committed, and they have reasonable, articulable suspicion by constitutional law that I have to have drugs in my car, and they are therefore allowed to do a search on my car. Now, I've told you that I have no in the car. I've told you that I'm not getting out the car because I know the law. I haven't committed a crime.
And I'll tell you right now, I don't normally do this, but we have some detectives that were following you, and yeah.
Where'd they follow me from? Tell me.
Well, I don't have that information, but
I travel this road every day. Okay. My wife is a doctor in Boulder.
They want you out of the car, and we want to do a sniff on the car with the.
I'm not. You don't have. Call your supervisor.
Okay, I'll get.
Are you gonna violate my rights? I just told you call your supervisor. I'm late picking up my wife, bro.
And I can get information from other officers that tell me they have probable cause to do a sniff on your car.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
I had no idea you were a black man until I stopped you.
It's clear the officers had no reason to suspect possession of substances and were only stopping him due to his race. The lie about the detectives highlights this.
The tinted windows.
I don't care about whoever your supposed detectives are that follow me. Man, I travel this road daily, back and forth, multiple times. Yeah. My wife works in Boulder. If you violate my rights, I'm going to make a case against you, and I'm going to win.
Okay. You're profiling me because I'm black.
Has nothing to do with that.
You're profiling me because I'm black, bro.
You just happen to be black and I just happen to be
No,
white.
you just happen to not be the first officer of white descent to call me a drug dealer because I'm in a Beamer. My family is rich. Okay. My family is rich. I don't have to sell drugs. We own construction companies, restaurants, entertainment businesses, houses, real estate, and all type of shit. I don't have to sell drugs, bro. I've asked him to call his supervisor, everybody.
You want to go back and say, he wants my supervisor. I don't.
He wants a supervisor?
Yep.
I'll call for one.
Yep.
I've already told him I have no drugs in the car. Watch this.
If you have no drugs, a dog sniffing it will be little.
Bro, you can bring your dog all you want. You're gonna look stupid. Okay. And I'm a suit. I have to sell drugs, bro. My family rich than a fucker. I ain't gotta sell nothing. I'm set for life. You about to find out. Watch. Racist motherfucker. Pull me over for a tag. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying I'm a dealer. Detectives were following me.
Just one, yeah. The gig is up. I let him know that drug just were following him. So.
After a lot of bickering, finally the man gets his wish, as in this next clip, the officers are forced to call their supervisor.
Sir? Excuse me, sir? The supervisor is on the way to talk to you, okay? But I do need you to exit the vehicle now. I haven't committed a crime and I'm not getting out the car. You're not going to violate my rights. I know the rights. I understand that, we got lots of lawyers. I appreciate that, sir. But I didn't even have to give him my information and I cooperated. If I was a drug dealer, why not run? Okay. If I was a drug dealer, why did I give him my... I know the law. I don't even have to give him my information. Well, you do. Because I haven't committed a crime, bro. You operate a vehicle with expired registration. That's not a crime, bro.
Yeah, you have to give us
a civil court, bro. Okay.
You have to give us your license for that.
Sir, we're asking you nicely. Legally speaking, we have the right. Supreme Court has already decided we can ask you to get out of the vehicle. You choose to not get out of the vehicle is a criminal offense in itself. And we don't want to go that area, go that route. You'll be violating my rights and I'm going to sue somebody. And that's your choice as an American citizen. But we don't want to have to get that way. So if you get out of the vehicle, we don't have to use force and we don't have to. Hey, look, I'm going to let him search, y'all. Watch this. I want all y'all badge numbers and stuff like here. I want you to check everything in here. I'm gonna open up the trunk for you too. I appreciate it. Just come this way, please. Just come. I'm opening up the trunk for you. I don't want to touch your hand. No, it's okay. No, I want y'all to see. Search. Have a good search. I appreciate it. Have a good search. Watch this, y'all. It's nothing personal, man. It's because I'm black and I'm in a Beamer, cuz. Nothing about race. Look at my family, rich as fuck. You about to find out. Which way?
Confident he had no illegal substances, the man stepped out to let the officers search. He was ready to sue once the situation was over and made his intentions clear.
Nothing about that, bro. It's because of that right there. You see that? December 16th of 2022.
So if it was a tag, you're citing that to me it's a tag. This individual told me that drug detectives were following me, bro. That might be. There's people out here doing 90 and 65. You chose to pull me over. You cited, I know the law, bro. I got lots of lawyers and lots of money. You told me it was a tag, but now all of a sudden, drug detectives follow me. From where? Where they follow? From a trap.
It's nothing about race.
I must came from the trap house, huh?
I promise you right now, it's nothing about race. It's nothing about that. I understand your frustration. Have you had any good experience with officers?
What's your name and your badge number?
My name is Officer Zamora. Here, I'll give you my card as well. My name is Officer Zamora with the Broomfield Police Department. My badge number is 5042. Here's my card.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now, the man shall ask the cops for their badges, knowing that they would be important to him in case he wanted to sue them for violating his rights as a citizen.
5475.
What's your name and your badge number?
Jay Lingle, 574. Right. Like I said, it's nothing about disrespect. It's nothing about that.
The dog didn't find nothing because I don't have. I'm a business owner.
Just do me a favor real quick. Stay right here. I get you're agitated, I get it.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna just shut up.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Look at this, y'all. 5 of them. 5 cops.
They all came for me. I'm a drug dealer.
Like I said, it's nothing out of disrespect. It's nothing personal. It's not because of race. It's nothing like that. I can promise you that.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know what's going on now, okay? Your dog, he smelled narcotics.
He indicated.
Watch this. Hey, look, hold on. I'm gonna show you something too. Hold on. I have the right to talk as well. Sure. You know where I was headed? This is where I was headed. My wife is a chiropractic doctor. I have a chiropractic appointment and to pick up my wife, and you just made me late for it because I'm a drug dealer. Now I'm gonna get back to recording.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get back to recording your racist bitch ass.
My apologies, you're losing your appointment there.
Your dog getting hit on my car. I know the cop tricks because I got a brother that's a cop. The cop didn't hit your dog didn't hit on shit. And when you don't find nothing, just make sure you show up and say it in court. Trust me, I got you. I want to watch him search my vehicle. That's my wife.
Hold on.
That's my wife.
Hold on.
I can watch him.
Hold on.
Search my vehicle. I'm right here. I'm right here.
You're not going to be right on his back.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here.
Go back there.
So, I'm really uncomfortable. You need to step back, please.
I'm not violating nothing.
He's got a body camera on, I got a body camera on. There's not going to be anything that's going to happen. I will. Let me go on the other side.
The cops have now started searching the car. It is very obvious that the search was completely unnecessary, as you can see in the remaining video.
Maybe. Bunch of this.
You may not be the one, but you're a culprit to it. You may not be like them, but you're an active culprit to it.
I'm at least trying. I'm at least trying to be one-on-one, man-to-man, and just have a conversation with you. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm not disrespecting
you. I don't
you.
know you, man. You don't know
I'm
me.
not disrespecting you.
No, well, in a way, you're not letting me talk. I want to just explain things. That's all. I just want to talk to you man-to-man. You understand what I'm saying?
Look, they done went front back. No drugs, guys. No drugs, guys.
If not, we're out of here. If not, then no big deal. Okay?
That's why. We can't have nothing without being drug dealers. I worked my ass off for years in construction before I built my own company.
I bet.
So
you seem like a hard worker to me.
And he lied. He said his dog hit on my car.
The man continues to give the officers a piece of his mind after they find no substances. He knew that the officers had lied and wasn't going to let them off the hook that easy.
Life in America as a black man, y'all. I'm gonna make you famous.
Sir, you welcome to sit back in the vehicle. You want to wait out here for the supervisor, or you want to wait in the vehicle?
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
You don't want
And you've already disrespected. You just lied He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any drugs, sir?
No, sir.
I know you didn't, because I'm not no dick. Man, give me my ticket.
Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the room. You are going to give him a ticket? It's up to you. It's your discretion. I'll go ask him to see if he still wants a supervisor, but...
Yeah, go ask him.
Yeah.
It seems like you got on a good...
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't want one, you want to just take
I can get a business card with a warning.
If not, we all gave him a business card.
At this point, the man returns to ask questions from the officer who initially stopped him. He knew his intentions and was going to, at the very least, shame him for them.
I have a question.
What's your question, sir?
For him.
Yep.
Because he's the guy that approached me.
You want to step out, or
You said that somebody gave you intel that I was a drug dealer, and detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this? I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
A copy of your documentation?
Yes.
You're documenting me when I was originally stopped for my tag.
Yes, and that was my reason for stopping you.
But you're documenting me.
Everything is like this.
So who are these people? Where they followed me from? You said they followed me. Where did
I
they
don't have
follow
all that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car and stop.
We're only provided certain information. We're only provided when they call him, they say, hey, this guy, we have information that may or may not have any sort of substance such as like drugs or anything like that may be in the vehicle. If there's a violation, such as your tag right there, if there's something,
I can stop you.
You can stop.
And I can get your information.
So,
but you originally said it was my tag, but then you said I was a drug dealer, so under suspicion of having narcotics in me.
Because I was going to let you go on a warning with the tag, and then that's why I asked you if you had any narcotics.
Black people always have drugs. It must be because black people always have drugs.
I had no
That's
idea
why.
what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that it was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer,
It was already suspicious that there was potential drugs.
I just
I'm gonna suit the fuck out their ass. Watch this.
I take it no. Yeah, you're not. Okay.
City of Broomfield about to pay me. You gonna add more to our family portfolio.
One of the officers returned to the man's car, attempting to pacify him, probably so he wouldn't press charges. However, the man didn't entertain him too much, albeit treat him with respect.
So right now, and I didn't get your first name, my apologies. What's your first name real quick? That's fine, you don't have to. I just ask, just so I know. Just so I can call you something, but I'll call you sir. How about that? Sir. My apologies on all this, right now. Yep. Just want to continue. Yes, okay. So, this whole thing, I just wanted to ask you, do you still want a supervisor to come?
I want to get to my appointment like I was originally scheduled.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking right now. Okay. Would you still like to speak with our supervisor? If not, the officer's willing to let you go with a warning and let you go to your appointment. If you'd like to, our supervisor's here.
I don't want to meet your supervisor. I want to get to my appointment.
You don't want to meet him?
I want to get to my appointment.
That's just fine. So, like I said, this is nothing about race. This is nothing about any of that. We're giving information. He saw your tags, pulled you over for probable cause of that. I just want to make that clear, okay? This is nothing like that. I want to make that clear. So, my apologies to take up your time today. Do you have any other questions or anything for me right now?
No, sir.
Okay, again, my name's Officer Zamora. I appreciate you, man, that you were up here when I first met you. You've come down here. I really appreciate that, okay?
Because I didn't have no drugs in the car. I'm not a drug dealer.
You see that now, okay? So, I've seen the respect now. I hope you have seen my respect here. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to clarify. I'll let you get on your day, go to your appointment. If you have any questions, got my card. Give me an email, whatever, okay? All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a better day.
In the last case, a citizen exercising his First Amendment right to speak about freedom of speech was then arrested in public.
Contact information is at scalzophoto.com, SCALZO. I just wanted to read two of these comedy political comedy pieces here. One of them authored by Police Chief Anthony Ficini, the other one authored by Brian Stack. The first comedy piece, it's basically a criminal charges towards Leroy here. And thank you for joining us today. Appreciate your time. And so let's read this here.
This is in reference to a pending litigation matter. It's inappropriate for...
I don't care. I'm going to read it anyway. Am I allowed to speak about it?
You're not allowed to speak about it.
I'm not allowed to speak. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Sir, you're disrupting...
With purpose to harass another, make or cause to be made communication or communications in a manner likely... This is a public document.
Please show this gentleman to his seat.
To cause annoyance or alarm, specifically... this is my time.
He told you can't read the paper.
I don't care what he
thinks.
thinks.
It's a limited form. You have to care because it's a limited form.
What does that mean?
It's under the OPMA rules. You have to sit down.
So I can't read.
He's telling that's a legal proceeding that's going on with that.
So?
You need to sit down.
If we dive into the actual pieces of paper that Scalzo was being held from reading by the police and the political body, there are 2 complaints by the Union City's police chief and mayor against Leroy for meaning and trolling them. It's discerning to see prominent political figures like this fall from grace over a couple of JPEG.
We told you once, we're not going to tell you again. You need to sit down.
There's no statute. Can I talk about something else then?
I'll sit down, sir.
I'll talk about something else then.
Oh yeah, talk about something else that you can't talk about.
They literally told him what he could talk about, what he can't.
So I can't talk about his public charges? Okay, then we'll talk about something else. I mean, look at his body language right there. How awkward that is. Okay, so let's see. How can I rephrase this? So you're basically proving my point right now. How sad is that I can't talk? So basically, Brian Stack is exaggerating and lying in order to file false charges and exaggerated charges against Leroy, against his free speech and his criticism of the mayor. As you just saw, like, what is that about? I can't speak about it. I'm going to be, arrested if I can continue to read it? They're basically your words, by the way. I was reading your words. So okay, this is...
Appropriate for discussion.
Why? What's not appropriate? So?
You have to comment on something on the agenda or...
No, it's public comment. This is my... So okay, let me keep it more general then. I invite Leroy, please continue to join me in the City Hall as often as you want, whether you want to come every 2 weeks, every week. And if they arrest you for harassment, that's un-American and that's wrong. And if they decide to file more charges against you, that is wrong. If they decide to file charges against you for criticizing the mayor, the pretend police chief, Anthony Ficini, got his feelings hurt, so he decided to file charges against you. And that, I think, is wrong. The pretend police chief, Anthony Ficini, maybe someone could call him a ambulance. He got upset that you were posting cartoons.
It's not appropriate for a police chief who's meant to be the head of the defenders of the law to blatantly be hurt and angered by a member of the public exercising their freedom of speech on the internet. It was unprofessional and showed a lack of character and bad judgment from Ficini's side.
We caught that armed robber and we tackled to the ground and we saved those people's life from the bank robbery. And the other officer says,
"Look at how rude they are."
Let me just remember the time we stopped the stabbing and we protected those victims. Yes, those are 2 high-quality officers. Now, the pretend chief, Anthony Ficini, comes in. Oh, I was in a dangerous situation too. Remember that time Leroy posted cartoons about me? That was terrifying. And I'm going to file charges against those memes and political satire and commentary. So, in my opinion, I don't think someone should be charged with a crime for criticizing the pathetic. Can I use the word pathetic? Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. The low-quality pretend police chief because he got his feelings hurt and he's un-American and he wants to file charges against a free person here. Anyway, I encourage you, Leroy, to continue to criticize the police chief, continue to criticize.
Scalzo started off that speech packing some serious heat as he hurled insult after insult to the un-American police chief and mayor. His words are so compelling that it forces the entire procession to stop and pay attention. In reality, Scalzo isn't breaking any laws directly either, so removing him would be a pure show of force and violence from Ficini's side.
Okay, so you're basically proving our point right here. How it's basically some communist dictatorship where Mayor Mao Zedong Brian Stack dictates. First of all, there's another issue of the lawyer over here misuses tax dollars and is basically working as the mayor's political advisor, which is not your role. You shouldn't be stopping people from criticizing the mayor. Your role is only to stop lawsuits and to advise them on the law, not to be his personal political advisor, which you do all the time. Thank you.
Scalzo really took no prisoners as his 5 minutes of allotted time came to an end, but it was now time for Leroy to take the podium.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Mayor Stack. Now, I have a surprise for you. And you probably don't expect this from Leroy Truth, but because this is a night of awards and presentations, I have a special award for you, Mayor. Now, this award has never been given out in the history of the United States of America. And Mayor Stack, as you know, and are you going to do your same old, song and dance, ignore the public again? It's a shame. You should resign. But I'm going to give you this award anyway, because you've earned this. Now, I first came here, Brian, December 1st, 2024. And it's a day that will live in infamy for your life. Because since then, I've been now investigating over 2,137 allegations of corruption. Now, it reminds me a lot of your very good friend and mentor, Senator Bob Menendez, who was found guilty on all counts. So you know what that means for you, Mayor Stack? You thought you were untouchable. Well, he was a hell of a lot more powerful than you. So you may be the next indicted. Who knows?
Truth manages to make even more potent points than Scalzo managed, as he went directly for Stack's jugular by bringing up the countless allegations and cases of his rampant corruption.
Now, this award is a very, very special award, which I know you and the commissioners will be so proud of. Now, I have received so many women have contacted me asking me to give you this award. And Mayor Stack and Senator Stack, Head of Judiciary Stack, do you know what this award is? Well, I will tell you, since you have become mute again, apparently. Your mother would not be proud. And this award was earned, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're disrupting me. You are hurting my First Amendment rights right now.
Do not disrupt the commissioners, please.
Excuse me, I'm talking. This is my 5 minutes. No, I don't have to respect anybody. This is my 5 minutes.
You gotta get your time back.
No.
Reclaim your time.
This is not harassment.
As Truth was getting to the meat of his point, he was rudely interrupted and dismissed by Mayor Stack as he had his crooked cops swoop in to save the day. A brutally public show of trampling on a civilian's free speech right.
Step back. No, there is no statute or law that says have to go back to stop. There's no statute or law. I am in a public.
Commissioners.
I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called First Amendment. Now, I need to give him his award now.
This is a limited forum.
No.
In the OPMA, you need to step back.
No, I
step
do.
Back.
No, I do not
Step back
need
or
to.
your time will be eliminated.
No, I do not need to step back. First Amendment. I could be anywhere. There is no statute or law. You name the statute or law that says I have to be. I don't care what they say.
You're disrupting the meeting.
They are disrupting my time. I want my time back too.
You're gonna get arrested if you don't step back.
I do not have. You give me the statute that says I have to step back.
You're disrupting the meeting.
I am talking. I
I'm not
cannot
gonna
be
discuss
disrupting
this
the
anymore.
meeting when I'm speaking.
You're disrupting the meeting.
No. I do not have to step back. There is no statute or law. I am in a am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I?
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
You're yelling at me right now.
You're disrupting my time right now. You're disrupting the meeting. You? Actually, you're not talking to me. You're being very good. But you are disrupting my time right now. So you need to stand down and let me and protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
This crooked Union City puppet was just trying to deter from the main point by making up pointless commands to move back when there is no express purpose or need for it.
Disrupt the meeting, so you need to get back there. Come on.
I am in a public area here, so I'm going to give Mayor Stack this very special award now. Now, Mayor Stack.
Get behind the podium.
No,
To finish your speech.
I am.
All right, then I'm going to have to arrest you.
I do not have to.
You want to get arrested? Is that what you want?
No, I do not want to get arrested. But
Right,
I want to
you're
exercise.
disrupting the meeting. This is a limited forum.
No,
There's
you are
certain rules
disrupting
here.
Time, place, and manner.
This is my.
I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Get your hand
Your
out of my
hands
face.
are in his face, sir. Your hands are in his face.
De-escalate. Your hands are in my face.
I'm de-escalating. You're not listening.
You're not de-escalating.
You have
You're not
disrupted
listening.
You're escalating.
my 5 minutes.
You're not listening.
You've
I'm going to tell
disrupted
you
my
one
5
more
minutes.
time. They told you were disrupting the meeting. Either you sit down or get behind the podium.
You give me the statute or law that says I have to stand behind the podium. And I don't go there.
You don't have to sit.
OPMA, you can go back there. And
You cannot
What are you talking about?
What law says I can't be here? Give me the statute. Hold on, I will
I'm
go
telling you,
back
it's a
to you.
limited form. You're disrupting a commission meeting.
Time, place, and manner, brother.
All right, so I'm not going to play with you.
A limited form is time, place, and manner.
Everyone,
go behind
everyone has
Are
protected
you
my
going to
rights.
go behind the podium?
I don't have to go behind the podium.
You're disrupting the meeting. I'm telling you right now,
This
you're
is
disrupting
my
the meeting.
5
Arrest him.
minutes.
Arrest
Your
him.
time has already
Arrest him.
expired,
Turn
sir,
around.
so you're gonna...
Mayor Stack might have won this exchange by using his influence and power to subdue Truth, but morally, Scalzo and Truth were the victors in this exchange. They managed to expose how scared Mayor Stack is of the reality of his allegation.
I have to go. Your arm is in the
Hey,
right.
don't strong arm me. I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to resist. Here, take that. I am being arrested for exercising my First Amendment right here in Union City, New Jersey. Mayor Stack has commanded they arrest me. Don't strong arm me. And I was arrested because I was exercising my First Amendment right, and they were attempting to make me go behind a podium. There is no statute or law that says I have to go behind a podium. I'm in a public area in front of the rope right here. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, Leroy.
You're welcome. So these are the cops who broke the 100% track record of. And what? Hey, you can tell them to stand down, right?
Listen, I'll give up my life before I give up my rights, ma'am.
I'm arrested for First Amendment during my 5 minutes, and the captain's saying I'm disrupting when he's yelling at me and he disrupts my 5 minutes of time. And then he says I have to respect the commissioners. That's a joke. They are not to be respected. They are disrespectable.
This is Brian Stack's Communist America right here.
Yep, look at this. An independent journalist gets arrested for during his 5 minutes, and a captain says, I'm disrupting the meeting when he disrupts the meeting.
These are the mindless goons. These are the mindless anti-American goons right here.
There's moralists and conformists. Conformists will do whatever they are told, regardless of what is right. That's what the captain and Murrow, you know better. You could stand down. You don't have to do this, Murrow. So they have broken the 100% track record of protecting my constitutional rights.
Truth and Scalzo don't give up shouting and making everybody aware of how the police were doing exactly the opposite of what they were designed for. It's not much different from a socialistic or communistic framework where the everyday man has no freedom of speech.
There's no law or statute, and Rodriguez understood that law and statute because
Right, Rodriguez is smart, that's why.
Yeah.
He's intelligent.
Right.
This guy is not intelligent, he's a meathead.
Rodriguez did an awesome job, and one of the officers here told them to stand down.
This is a
Captain,
communist...
you're so wrong, buddy. And you're going to lose your qualified immunity
There's no
here.
law
You
about
understand
standing
that, right?
behind the podium.
You're going to use your qualified immunity, your pension.
This is a man of limited intelligence. He does what he's told.
Right as he walks past the American flag.
The American flag means nothing to these people.
Now, freedom doesn't mean anything. The First Amendment doesn't. And the captain had me arrested, even though I broke no law.
It wasn't about the podium. It's because you didn't respect them.
He said, you got to respect the commissioners.
You can't disrespect
No, I
them.
don't.
You
Oh,
can
you got to stand behind the podium. No, I don't.
Contempt of politician.
We see all the
Political
time.
speech.
We see F Trump, we see F Biden flags. Should we print out an F Brian Stack sign with the words build it?
Take this.
They have no idea about the Streisand effect. The more you try to hide things, the more people get interested in it.
You're all going to get famous now. And no one disrespected my constitutional rights.
We saw firsthand the low.
He's the only goon that's been willing to arrest you. Him.
Yeah,
Everybody else has honored their oath.
Every other police officer.
All the law enforcement was good, great here. Extraordinary police work here. This dog, disgusting. He wants a promotion.
The low
Keep
quality.
yawning.
We saw the low quality captain there. Caused the
You gonna
disturbance.
arrest me
He
for
got
my
in your
freedom of
face.
speech, too?
He got loud with you.
These brave political activists are the only reason that the First Amendment is still alive today, and arrests like the one Mayor Stack commanded show us how we need freedom of speech more than ever before.
How often do you arrest people for speaking? You arrest me too for speaking?
Disrespectful to the
No, not you.
No, not me.
How do you sleep
You're
at night?
disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You're going to lose your qualified immunity.
And that's accurate speech. That's not defamation.
And the whole world is going to see you.
So you were charged with using derogatory language. I think you are a man of limited intelligence, and I don't like you. Is that derogatory? Yes.
Not enough. He's a pig.
That is derogatory. I think you're an order follower, and you're not intelligent. And because Brian
You're
Stack and that...
disgusting. You're a pig, bro. You're a pig.
Because Brian Stack and that
You
mobster...
took an oath to the Constitution of the United States of America. You don't honor your oath? You take an oath, what? You just want the paycheck?
So this is the
Yep.
This is the
He says, yep. He says, yep.
Mobster mentality right here.
I think you guys are bullies.
I think you're a bully. He's the one in cuffs. He's the one in cuffs. You're the one
We didn't
pointing
get
his
your-
face, yelling at him, don't disrespect him.
We didn't
You're
get
the
your
bully.
face. See,
You have the badge, you have the gun, you have the monopoly on violence. Nobody has any weapons, we're no threats, we have cameras in our voice. We should be able to exercise our voice.
It's a limited forum.
A limited public forum. So the time, place, and manner restrictions. The time is business hours, the place is public, the manner was peacefully.
Right. Yeah. He said because they didn't respect the commissioner.
You have no idea what a public
So
forum is.
this guy doesn't even know what a limited public forum is.
All right.
You're a bum then and you're a bum now.
And that's accurate. That's not defamation.
It's disgusting.
My car keys. Can I get my car keys?
I'll meet you at the police station.
You don't deserve that badge. You don't deserve that
I'm
badge.
serious. You're an anti-American.
We're gonna take that
You're
badge
anti-American.
lawfully.
That's what you are.
Lawfully.
And you're not intelligent enough to understand that.
Other political activists who were waiting for an incident like this to occur and were part of Truth's crew hurl insults at this low IQ police officer. They rightfully accuse him of everything since he broke his oath to the Constitution and became a puppet for the mayor.
Respect the public who pay your tax, who pay your salary.
Sorry, that's good.
She's been respectful every time. He's been respectful every time. This guy, he wants a promotion.
Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? We're exercising my First Amendment right. That ridiculous captain, he said I was disrupting the meeting.
When he got in your face. This is Communist Union City. If you don't stop disrespecting the mobster-like lawyer who has a mobster personality, then you get arrested.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was really disgusting what you just did. Had a man arrested because he didn't respect you? Because he what? You saw the captain get in his face. The captain got in his face. The captain caused the disturbance. That's a fact. The captain did everything. And now you've just invited Leroy back. Nice job.
Scalzo couldn't just stand by and say nothing to the dirty lawyer who helped the mayor orchestrate the arrest and was his right-hand man. The 34-page court filing by West New York-based attorney Mario Blanche on behalf of Truth, whose real name of Leonard Filipowski, also contains an order to show cause with temporary restraints to ensure another arrest doesn't occur in the interim. Union City Corporation Counsel Donald Skirinsai said this afternoon that Filipowski was arrested for his conduct, not the content of his remarks, refusing to comply with police officers who were working the meeting. Filipowski wrote on his own Facebook page that he has also received death threats since he began investigating Union City. If you thought that Mayor Stack's crony was a bad cop, wait till you get a load of these horde of gangsters posing as cops.
If you try and run from me or do anything, I'm going to tase you.
On July 21st, 2024, Tavis Hines, a local who lived out of his car from Brown County, Indiana, uploaded a video to his channel, Nachitoches versus Travis Heinze, about an intense interaction he has with some deputies.
What's that?
Can I help you?
Yeah, so I'm Deputy Kitzler with the Brown County Sheriff's Office. I'm just out here trying to make contact with you and figure out what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I can, just gotta get some water and then I was gonna take off.
Okay. You living out of your vehicle?
Well, I mean, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, sir?
What's the crime?
What's that?
What's the crime?
Well, looks an awful lot like you're camping out of your vehicle in the parking lot of a business.
Well, no, I'll take off. I just,
No.
What?
I'm
Don't-
investigating this, okay? And
Okay.
I've been working this area for the past several years.
Several years?
Yep. And I know the management here and the ownership at Woodman's, and they don't allow people to be camping out of their vehicle in their parking lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I can move.
Deputy Carr was immediately suspicious of Travis and didn't take even the slightest bit of pity on him, as he rudely woke him up from his slumber with a torch to the face. Anybody could fall into an unfortunate situation like Travis, so one should be respectful. Not to mention how Carr tries to overstep his bounds by asking for ID, despite there being no crime committed.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna want to see your driver's license.
Okay, what was the crime?
Sure. You have your driver's license.
Yeah, what's the crime?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
Well, it takes a couple of
Right, I know, but I need to know who I'm talking to, right? And we're not going to be going and digging
Yeah,
the bag.
oh.
Get your hand out of the bag.
Oh, sure, okay. All right.
Step out of the car.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Step out of the car right now. Stop dicking around with the camera and get out of the car.
All right.
We're not going to be reaching for anything else. Get out of the car.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Sure. Do you have any weapons on you? What do you have in your pocket? Separate your feet. Separate your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Separate your feet.
What's the crime?
Sure. All right, where's your ID?
The supremely unprofessional Deputy Carr was spooked so easily that he felt the need to put Travis in cuffs in order to feel safe. Pathetic, tyrannical behavior, if you ask me.
Separate your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Separate your feet.
What's the crime?
Sure. All right, where's your ID?
What's the crime on
Where's your ID?
What am I being suspected of for
Where's your
crime?
ID? Okay, you're gonna take a seat right here, okay?
Oh, sure, okay.
This is what's gonna happen, okay? Right, you're gonna cross your feet.
Oh.
If you try and run from me or do anything, I'm gonna tase you, okay?
You're gonna tase me? Okay.
Yeah. So where's your ID?
Well, what's the crime?
I need to have your ID, and then I'll be happy to explain things to you. So where's your ID?
Well, what's your name? Who are you guys?
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office.
Kitzlar?
Yeah.
All right. Is that
It's right here.
K-I-T-S-L-E-R?
It's right here.
Well, I can't see it.
Okay, that's wonderful. Where's your ID?
No, look, Kitzlar.
Where's your ID?
Does it start with a K or
What's your name?
C?
What's your name?
I just want to get this right. Does it start with a
Where's
K?
your ID?
Okay, so I'm just taking a guess. I'll figure it out at the police station later.
Okay. Where's your ID?
Are you guys sheriff? You're police? You're both police? Okay. And then your name? Your? Okay, so is that Y-O-R?
Deputy Kitzlar and Yor enter the scene as well, after violating Travis's Fourth Amendment rights by searching him, then not to mention making excuses about the crime in question, just so they can continue to bully somebody. Disgusting.
I mean, my last name's Hines, so...
What's your first name?
Okay, yeah, what's your guys' first name? Kitzlar and Yor.
Okay.
What's Kitzlar?
Listen, we're not going to get anywhere until I have your driver's license.
Let's find out who each other are, yeah.
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office. Badge number is 1402. Okay.
All right.
I have a legal reason to identify you now.
Me too.
Okay?
I got a legal reason.
Listen to me. I have a legal reason to identify you.
Light in my
Okay.
face.
So, I'm asking where your ID is.
You guys are being rude.
I'm asking where your ID is.
Well, you guys are being really rude.
Yeah,
Just shining your lights in my face like this.
So, are you failing to provide identification?
It sounds like you are.
Or are you refusing to? I have absolutely no reason to give you my full identity.
Well, why is that? What's protecting
I've given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything further than that. I have a legal reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm happy to explain that after I get your ID.
All right. Well, I mean, you heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
It's T. Hines.
Okay. What's your first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information?
I'm not. I was happy to provide it to you.
Right?
I was happy to provide it to you.
And then you got Yor. I don't have. What's the first?
What's your first name?
What's the initial of his?
What's your first name?
Travis had enough of the bullying and Kitzlar's demeaning attitude and how the deputy believed he had a legal reason to require identification, but could not seem to spew it out. No law bars the deputy from talking about his reasoning before he attains identification.
And I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself? Stop talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear and really quick so then I can just take you to jail and you can sit in a cell until you identify yourself.
I'm willing to exchange. You're not identifying who you are.
I did.
B. Kitzlar T. Hines. I'm telling you.
What's your first name?
What's your first name?
Okay.
Kitzlar? I mean, come on. What's so hard about that?
Copy. What's your first initial?
What's the first? A T. Your. It's M. Your. It's either an M or an N. I mean, I'll find it out eventually. Once I'll talk to the police station, make my complaints about you guys. Get some training records and discipline records for Your and Kitzler.
The officer is still unresponsive to any of Travis's requests, instead, more interested in what's going on inside Travis's vehicle, which they also do so unlawfully since they have no express reason to do so.
Yeah, the way you guys manhandled me the way you did, I mean...
Well, when you're reaching into a bag...
There's nothing
Travis,
in the bag.
when you're reaching into it, yeah, there's nothing in the bag.
Just a general bag.
How many people we deal with that have guns and knives?
A coin purse.
You know how many people we deal with that have guns and knives?
Yeah, and
when you reach into a bag?
You guys are sorely underprepared for a coin purse. All right.
So that's what it is? It's a coin purse?
You elevated. It sounded like you pulled out your gun or something.
Oh, I did. You were reaching into a bag. I told you to stop. Yeah. You weren't listening.
So you overreact. I mean, this whole situation, you've been overreacting.
You ever heard of react?
Over this situation. What was it? Were you called, or were you showing up? Were you called, or was this a part of a regular patrol? Yeah, no.
After you confirm.
Was there a complaint?
Hey, Mr. Hines.
What's the complaint?
Mr. Hines, are you going to let me talk?
What's the
Are you going to let me talk?
I asked the question first, then you can talk. Okay? I'm giving you the opportunity.
You've asked.
Travis, knowing his rights better than the average American, could defend himself and tried to hold his own against a handful of officers. Travis was asking the right questions, but was still unable to get through to these thick officers, who were more concerned with him reaching into a bag than anything else.
Concerned that when I asked it.
You didn't ask me a question. You've been running your mouth since I asked you to step out of the car.
You're playing mind games, okay?
Okay, so what's your question?
Right. I asked it twice, and then now you're going to say that, and then I ask it a third time, Kitzler, and you're going to be like, oh, did you ask your question again?
No, what's your question?
You're playing some real mind games here, Kitzler.
Okay, what's your question?
What's the deal with you? All right, how long have you been working here? How long have you been on this police force?
Since February of 21.
And have you ever worked day shift? Have you only been night shift, Kitzler?
All different shifts.
Because you seem like a real night shift type of guy. I don't think you would survive. You do so well on day shift with the politicization going on, being in the public's eye and all that. I don't know if you'd handle that very well. The way you treat me here, you don't seem like a very good guy. You can handle all that.
Hey, are you okay with me taking a look through your car?
No, I'm not okay with that. Why don't you run a dog around or something? Any of you guys dog canine?
Well, we've got a canine coming over.
Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, you really get thorough about your work. Oh, there he is, right? Oh, you guys got to be real
Okay,
thorough.
so you said that you had a question, so what's your question?
Yeah, I asked you the question.
Are you going to ask it or not?
Due to the unfortunate predicament Travis was put in, he had no choice but to give up his rights furthermore and let a canine sniff around it. Still, a better alternative to having his rights entirely trampled if the deputies searched the vehicle.
What I need is an ID off of you.
You guys don't just make conversation, you make harassment and threats.
Okay, then you can file a complaint.
That's how you guys operate. You guys don't. There's levels of identification that need to be involved. Okay, am I being detained?
Yes.
Okay, then this is a situation where I invoke my rights. I mean, you have
okay,
an
but
investigation.
I'm telling you.
We're not just doing a
I'm telling you that I have reason to identify you. Okay. So I'm asking you. I am asking you.
Yeah, and I told you too.
No, you didn't. You gave me a last name and a first initial. I need your date of birth.
Which constitutional right?
There's a little bit of that cruel and unusual behavior going on that you guys.
Cruel and unusual punishment, right?
That's you're pushing the limits.
Okay. So again, I asked, what right is being violated?
What right is being violated?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with the fourth. Okay. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. You check it out. Good.
Travis sits in self-pity, questioning the officers why they had to come only for him apart from the entire parking lot. But what this tyrant Kitzler said next was what was most concerning.
Hey, look, let's hear your date of birth and I'll tell you.
No, I am not required to give that to you. You are required to give it to me right now.
No, you don't know how the law works.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Minimum.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm not educated, and you're the one living out of your car.
Nah, you're oh, that's how you look at it.
I do this every day.
Education levels have to do with you know, your income status.
No.
It's directly related.
I do this
income
every single day.
Every single night. You're a night shift worker, okay? You're definitely not qualified to work the day shift. With this attitude, both of you guys, the way you work, no way. I don't believe that you work the day shift at all. You've ever worked the day shift.
Okay. What's your phone number?
It's insane to see what limited IQ and brain power these cops actually are. He literally thinks that income and education are correlated, which shows the level of immaturity and unprofessionalism. Cops like this ought to be removed sooner rather than later. Thankfully, the K-9 arrived to prove Travis is innocent.
The young dog. Oh, you're saying that there's a little bit because he's searching, so obviously you guys think that he's searching.
Even though the K-9 didn't alert the officers, they continued searching the driver's compartment of Travis's car. This was unfortunate because the whole purpose of using the K-9 was that Travis didn't consent to his car being searched.
Did he give you a stronger indication in any specific area?
This side. On my side over here.
You find anything?
Oh, yeah, not really. There's a pouch with these weird seeds, but I don't know what they are. Or why you would have them in there. It's got a lot of weird stuff in there.
When Deputy Kitzler comes to the realization that nothing can be retrieved or found from Travis's vehicle, he has to come to grips with the fact that he has to let Travis go. Something I'm sure was difficult for Kitzler since he enjoyed bullying so much.
You're acting all jacked up in the beginning. We're not so jacked up now, right? Okay, so it's just a proof. Right? The instructions were, I mean, I was making my killing positioning all through there. But it's the verbal interrogation.
Let me talk.
Well, I mean, I'd rather just not see you or hear you at all.
That sounds good. Yep, so I talked to the store, they want you to leave.
Oh, you do?
You're not going to be welcome back. Okay. Yep.
Oh, no, welcome back.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can be on your way.
Oh,
leave. Right,
okay.
and if you refuse to do that, we're going to be right back there. We're going to tow your car.
I'm gonna what?
If you refuse to do that, we're going to tow your car.
Oh, you're gonna tow my car, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can take off.
Sounds good.
Oh,
There you go, there's
that's
your
my
ID.
idea, too.
Yes, it is.
Somebody else's. You're handing me my ID, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, yeah, that's sweet. I need to just take a few minutes to figure out a destination to go on my GPS.
So they want you out of here now. So
yeah. No, you want me out of here now.
No, I talked to the store. Right, for customers, not people living out of their parking lot.
Oh, okay. What's this on top of my car?
I don't know. I'm assuming that's something that maybe my partner took out.
Oh, what a mess. Yeah, see what you do is you come here, you mess up my car, and then you tell me I gotta leave immediately. It's like, look at this.
Yep, sounds good. So we'll give you a couple of minutes, all right, Travis? So good luck.
The bully cops decide that as a parting gift to Travis, since they couldn't find anything illegal in his vehicle, they might as well give him the boot out of the parking lot. But they only give him a couple of minutes to do so, making it a time trial for Travis to clean up the mess and get going.
These moments prove that eventually the truth catches up, even with those who think they are above the law. Which of these reveals shocked you the most? Go ahead and comment down below. And if you love seeing justice in action, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that expose the truth. And don't forget to watch this next video right here.